Hello, everybody. Glad to see everybody in here. I'm glad to see that everybody's finding their new little emojis. As long as we don't overdo them, I think we'll be okay. Anyway, Dorinda, Faith by Nature, hello. And I did read your comment. I can't come up any earlier due to it just works out better for everybody, even me, if I go on a little later. Because sometimes my guys work a little late. They're coming in about the time I'm trying to go live, and it just gets chaotic. And so it turns out it's a little better for me, too. Frank Stein, Patrick Kelly. Let's see. Fred, hello. And yes, Frank Stein, you have permission to come aboard anytime. Lily J, Diana Teeny. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody. And Professor Falcon, did I see him? Maybe not. Anyway, Patrick Kelly. Yeah. Hello for everybody. There he is. Yeah, I knew I'd see him. Professor Falcon, hello. Everybody here, thank you. Like I said, it's great to see everybody coming in. Last night I was a little slow, and I knew it was due to the Trump speech, and everybody heard what they wanted to hear. He's going to run, and the flack has already started. Hello, Annette Graff. Republicans are already balking. They're still looking for a new candidate to run against him. I don't think anybody's going to be qualified to run against him. The only one that's going to have a chance is DeSantis, and I really thought he should hold off a month before he announced that, but he did it. Not a good timing in my eyes, but maybe he has a strategy. Cool Gamer, hello. GG Homestead, hello. Anyway, I think he should have waited a little bit before he announced any of that. What do you want to hear, Faith by Nature? What do you want to talk about, girl? You just put it in the chat. Elby, hello. Him running again. Yeah, he should have been, if he had all that stuff he said he had, he should have been back in his rightful position anyway. So, yeah, it should have never got to this point, but apparently he didn't have it or he couldn't prove it. Gary Sindel, hello. Well, and that may be very correct, Gary. Gypsy Lizzie, hello. Trying to watch both chats, one on my StreamYard and on my YouTube, and it's kind of hard to do. Got kind of a stiff neck tonight. It's not wanting to cooperate real well. I hope I haven't missed anybody. If I did, give me a big finger, and then I'll mention you. I sure hope I didn't miss anybody. So anyway, conversation tonight is, once again, talking with great people about just all kinds of topics. You're kind of upset, huh, Faith? Okay. Well, I'd say I'd tell you jokes, but most of mine are dirty, and I try to keep them offline. So I don't want to do that. I offend a lot of people. I'm going to try to start getting some new blood up here just so we have something different to talk about. Michael Gale, hello. I enjoy the people I do get up here. I enjoy everybody out in the chat. And it's always a lot of fun just to see what pops up. You never know. The chat is Vicky Searles, hello. The chat's very important because there may be stuff. Margaret Egner, hello. There may be stuff out there that people really want to talk about or maybe not have heard, and they are trying to get information. And it would be sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes my panel guests do. Liz Griswold, hello. Navy Vet 103, hello. Yeah, right. Navy Vet, yeah, that's true. Hang on. There. That's comical. I don't care who you are. Chat's moving a little faster now. Mike Muzza, Kaiser Sose, all you guys, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. I hope, everybody wasn't disappointed in the speech last night. I wasn't highly impressed with he said 223, DMR, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, what he said in the speech, he got it spit out, what he wanted, and then he went right back to just the same old crap from 2020, but now it's about 2022. So there's nothing different except the date changed. And people get tired of hearing that. I know I did. Yeah, Diana Teeny, I was too. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate that. Yeah, and y'all don't forget, 58 people in here and only 27 likes. Come on, guys. Now, some of you may have to wait to the end of the show. Maybe you don't like the whole thing, but I understand that. But some of my regulars, they know. They just sometimes get excited and forget. Yeah, Patrick Kelly. It does get repetitive. And people get sick of repetitive, especially when nothing happens. I listened to the Mr. Pillow guy. He's saying the exact same thing he said in 2020. And they said they needed one more election so they could prove it. Well, DMR, I'm not going to disagree with you. The only thing I disagree with is they said they had all the evidence, and obviously not, or they couldn't get it through the courts to get it done. And that executive order he had put out at 348 or whatever it was. That 13848, that's what it was. That one he put out should have stopped all that crap, but it didn't do a damn thing. And I was very upset about that. It didn't do nothing. And then even the sitting potato head lengthened it. Robert Lawrence, hello. Good to see you. I will drop the link here in a minute. Like I said, if you got something to contribute to the conversation, whatever the conversation may be, come on up. If you have nothing to contribute to it and you just want to be on panel, just to be there, I'm trying to get. And there's one out there I'm not talking to, and she's in here. I'm not talking to her. But yeah, I'm trying to get some new people in here. Jim Boswell, always great to see you. Thank you for showing up. But yeah, I'm going to drop the link and I'm not going to say DMR it was or wasn't. All I know is, yeah, he fought it from ever since he walked down the escalator. Faith by nature. What are you so damn mad about, girl? Talk to us. Susan Hazelton, hello. It's good to see you. Last night turned out okay, I guess. We had some good conversations. Had some good people, up and around. Tracy, hello. How are you? So far, I'm doing pretty good. I was trying to eat. I was right in the middle of eating carne asada steak fajitas when I had to go on, so I had to set them to the side. So, but I don't mind eating them cold. They're pretty good. Jim Boswell. there's there's no telling what we're going to see next. Um, I always seen the shenanigans. I was reading them today a little bit before it come on. Yeah, it's well, and I guess over last night they supposedly the UK fired on somebody, and everybody's blaming Russia. Now I don't know the facts. I don't know all the Palestine. I think is what they fired on.
No, they fired on Poland.
Okay, Poland. That's right. That's right. You are correct.
The U.S. is saying it was Ukraine. Ukraine is saying, Ukraine is saying it was Russia.
Yeah.
Like, same shit, different day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello, Shep. Tracy, sorry, whatever. Okay, put this away.
Yeah, it's always a false flag. It's just posturing, guys. Yeah, it's just posturing. They all want to posture about the time that right around the election time. I figured it would come a little earlier than it did. I was thinking September, maybe 1st of October, but well, Michael Gill, none of us do. But if they push it, it's going to happen. And there's a reason they're doing it.
That's what they want, though. That's what the bad guys want, is a war.
Well, yeah, they profit off of it.
Mm-hmm. And they want us to be at war with ourselves so we can finish destroying the country.
Yep. Take the knees out from under us, and then the next thing you know, make our military weak to where it can't defend us. Yep. It's here to defend us, not other countries. So, it's one of those deals that I think we're in a heap of trouble if we go to war somewhere else for somebody else's problem. If they get themselves in a pickle, well, get it out. Then if 2 or 3 jump on, okay, then maybe, you can posture up and say, hey, we're going to help these people. And maybe it'll scare some of them back down. But no, we send all our troops across seas again. That leaves us wide open for some
Thank
trouble.
You, Bart. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Bart Keck, excuse me. Okay, good. I'm glad they did prove it.
Hello, Harvest Mary Moon. Sorry, Shane. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Jeb Neal 7. Hello. Welcome back.
Hello, Jeb Neal.
But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of silly stuff going on, but it was going on before the selections. Looks like we got the House. Doesn't look like we got the Senate. Only one waiting on right now, and that's Herschel Walker. And that'll just still bring us right to 50-50. Now, does that mean it goes back to McConnell? Since when it was 50-50 last time, it went to Schumer? No. There's a reason. Because they got a breaker in there. And it's called the vice president because she's the president of the Senate. So that puts the Democrats back in power. But they can sure put a hurting on them. And I heard, which I hated to hear, Kevin McCarthy got in as Speaker of the House. I hated to hear that. I hated to hear it. Oh my God. I did not want him in there. He was in there the last time. And he did the first 2 years of Trump's years.
Backstab.
Not a damn thing. He didn't do nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And why they put him back in there? Well, pay to play, I guess.
Hello, Mike Martin.
Is he in here?
Yeah, but somebody said hello to him, so I didn't see the name, so it must have.
I didn't see Mike Martin, but I seen Mike Mazza. Sorry about that, Mike Martin.
Hello, Mike Mazza.
Yeah, so Jim Jordan's a good choice, and so is now. Granted, Darrell Issa is from California, but he's from the red part, and I've always liked Darrell Issa. He's always been. He was right up there. Trey Gowdy and oh damn it, what's his name? Can't think of the other one, but Trey Gowdy and him stepped down the same year.
Hello, Kaiser. Hello, Sharon. When I was at work today, Shane, one of my customers came up to me and says, I have a present for you.
Oh, really?
She brought me a necklace. Hang on a minute. Beautiful little necklace that you can put a stone in. And she gave me 2 stones. One stone is called Crazy Lace Agate, which is for laughter, balance, and protection.
Alrighty.
And the other one was Amethyst, and it's for relaxation, intuition, and peace. So I kind of felt real good about that. And I was telling one of the other girls, and she goes, well, I hope it wasn't from here. I said, no, it's from Hill Tribe. She says, because you're not supposed to accept anything from the customers. So right. I put it in my car on my break, and I left it there. I never said anything to anyone else.
LB, I don't know if they actually elected him yet, but he is the one that has been selected so far to be Speaker of the House. Now, whether that'll change when it comes in, whether they do an actual vote, I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, it was very thoughtful. And she said that she's been looking for me every time she comes in since June, because she knew I was going away to my high school reunion. And she brought it every time she came in, and then she forgot one day. And she saw me. That was yesterday. And she goes, when do you work next? I said, tomorrow. She goes, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm like, okay. And that's all she said. So I said, hello, how you doing today? And then she's, I got a present for you. I was like, holy crap. Because we're not supposed to accept things. Like, if somebody buys me a copy, I can't accept it.
Paul Ryan, yeah, he could replace Mitch McConnell. That would be all right with me. And Mitch McConnell's not out of the, I don't think he's been voted out or in yet. So that could still happen.
And nationwide today, we got an alert on our phones and TV and radio.
All right.
Saying that this is just a test, but be prepared, and it will give you instructions on what to do.
Darrell Issa stepped down a few years back at midterms during the Trump era. He's back now. Yep, he come back. He run and got his seat back. No, Doug Collins. He quit so he could run for something in the Trump administration and never got his seat back. But Darrell Issa is back. He went and run in. He lost it in the midterms, and then in 2020 he got his seat back. And he didn't lose it. He had stepped down. He stepped down with Trey Gowdy and Dang it, I can't think of that other guy's name. He's on Fox now. Oh, I can't think of his damn name. I can see him. I just can't think of his name. Oh yeah, it's not going to get any better, but maybe if McCarthy or whoever gets in there, you know, I used to think that too. Rand Paul, Paul Ryan. I used to think that too. Some of them's come around the last 2 years, but I don't know if that's just a show or what.
Yes, Camel, I think we have to let it play out. Oh, Jeff B, hello. What just
Jeff,
got better?
Yeah, Paul Ryan has had his issues, I'm sure. But like I said, I don't know all the facts about all of them, so I can't really beat them up too bad other than the ones I've seen that show in congressionals and watch how they act and their mannerisms, and that's how I read people.
Elaborate, Jeff B. Elaborate. SCOTUS document just published. What SCOTUS document?
Okay. Well, it can be published, but all it is basically opinion piece, right? Sharon Mercer, hello. Camel Carl,
Hello,
hello.
Sharon. Hello, Camel. Wolverines!
Yeah, SCOTUS can, all they have to do is say, yes, that's constitutional, or no, it's not. They send it back down to the lower court to be judged on. And the lower courts can actually just ignore it. And then it'll have to go back to them again. There's not a whole lot they can do. SCOTUS has no power other than just declaring whether it's constitutional or not.
Jeff B., would you like to come up and elaborate?
Yes, please. That'd be great. If you would put yes in the, you don't even have to show your face.
Oh.
Green light for military. Well,
security.
All right. There's the case. Here's the case number. Okay. We're waiting. CJ 1975. Hello. Good to see you, bud.
Hello, CJ. Jeff, are you able to come up tonight and chat with us?
22,380. I dropped that down, but someone stole my damn pen and ain't brought it back. So, would you write that down for me, Dorinda?
Yeah,
22-380.
22-380. I don't know what that means, but okay, I did.
It's the case number. It's a Superior Court case number. Look at the defendants, okay? Yeah, I bet that's right. Jeff B., you're more than welcome to come up, and you don't have to give details. You can just give your opinion on shit if you would like. It'd be interesting to hear your point of view on this shit. Since we're talking about it, you know, I normally don't get into a whole lot of real deep politics like this, but no, this is interesting. I'm sure it's not what everybody likes, but this is the lounge.
Everybody seems to be talking about it, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Jeff.
We'll drop him the link. Maybe he'll come up.
Yeah, I'll drop. Jeff B, I'm going to drop you the link, bud. If you decide not to, fine. If you decide to, that would be awesome. Harvest Mary Moon, yeah, I let my sugar drop the other day, and I was trying to be on here, and finally I grabbed a candy bar, and I don't eat candy very often, and here's one of those little minis, one of those little Crackle or Mr. Good Bar or something. Grabbed it, and it helped a little bit, so then I grabbed a sandwich. Yeah, 22 is a year of the case, yes. The 380 is what you got to look at. Anyway, I dropped the link if you wanted to come up, Jeff B. Other than that, I'm not going to allow anybody else up unless I really enjoy talking to them at this moment. Now, maybe later I will. Samantha Adams. Hello.
Hello, Samantha.
Yeah, Jeff, you might as well. Susie D. Been a day or two. Always good to see new people in here. Love it. Now, there is some questions, Jeff, I'd like to ask you about that. And maybe you'd know, maybe you wouldn't, which is fine if you don't. Christopher Hadouk. Hello. Good to see you. Trying to keep up with chat. I'm trying to read some of their comments because, like I said, they have a lot of good things to say. Yeah, Harvest Mary Moon. That's what I hate about it. It's almost like I'm becoming hyperglycemic. So I let my blood sugar drop so low, and you eat something because you're getting kind of not feeling good. Then the next thing you know, you spike and you feel all right. And then the next thing you know, you're crashing again. So, but that little spike in there is where I try to run and grab a sandwich. Wait a minute. I got it. Jeff B says complete removal of executive branch under national security reasons. Do they just take them to hiding or what? Jim Boswell, if you want to run up and grab that link, go ahead. You can come up. I don't mind. I'd really like to hear from Jeff B a little bit. It's kind of hard to get it all out in chat, you know? And,
yeah.
Quiltar.
Hello, Quiltar.
Yeah, there's Jeff B's YouTube channel. Yeah, Tracy, I don't know. It says not found. I think it's going to be. Can't remember how they put that. I know it's SC something at 22-38. I can't remember how you write that in.
380.
There are 380, excuse me. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah, he said that. Well, I think he said that for two reasons, Jeff. One's to get some of the heat off of his back so they'll quit investigating every damn time he takes a fart. Okay, Jim, you found the court case? Good. Yeah, if you found it, I'll be on till 9 tonight. If you get a chance to jump back on and tell us what it says, if you have time to zip through it and just get the overall, that would be awesome. Looks like he's fixing to drop something else. Might be interesting to read. Discernment Files, hello. How are you? Good to see you.
Discernment.
Yeah, I think I think New York Attorney General is doing a lot of threats, but I think he's scared to actually take any advance to it because they don't have any real evidence. I don't believe. Yes, he does. Liz, I agree with that 100%. I agree with that.
Shep, it's 22-380. Hi, Susie D.
Yeah, and maybe Jim can punch in the actual, if he's still in here, maybe he could punch in the actual case, the whole thing, so he could type it in there in the chat. That way people could go look it up because that will be interesting to read. I think Red just did it. Okay. Looks like that's it. So Red put it out there for us. Can I go grab that? Hang on. Let me see if I can go here and grab it on my other. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Not a problem, Hart. I'm hoping you're having a good day.
Really? 100% factual. Now that is interesting. Very interesting. I got it pulled up. I don't know. Maybe I can share it with my other screen, I guess. Let me click on it and make sure it's not going to get me in trouble. Okay, on the link, this is what I'm getting, but I don't know if I can click on one of these. But I'm just going to go ahead and share this and let everybody see what he's talking about. And okay, let me see. Let me change this again. Okay, this is what he's talking about, the 22-380. It doesn't give a whole lot of information right there, but that doesn't mean anything. And I don't know if, and won't give me no place to click to read the whole document. Petition.
Navy Vet and Red say click petition.
Huh? This one?
Is there a word petition on there?
No.
No, on the document.
No.
What's in the blue writing?
There's no blue. This right up here?
There is in the middle part. No, in the middle part.
Oh, okay. I'll click it. We'll see what it does. Okay, there it is.
I don't know. All I see is blue.
Well, this is.
Sorry.
You can't see it,
Jeff
huh?
says go down. I'm sure they can. Jeff B says no.
No,
Hang on,
not that far. October 24th, 2022. My God, I wish you was up here to help me. Petition of Rick for Signatory on a petition for writ of the United States Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit. Go down. And he wanted us to look at something on there. I'm sorry. I'm a moron. Named persons in their capacities as United States House Representatives. Alma Adams, Pete. Boy, there's a bunch of them in there. Damn. There's probably 200 names in there. Or better. Oh, and they keep going. That's damn near every one of them. Son. That's damn near every. They're still going. Well, that tells you what everybody's up on. So. Sorry, folks, this is interesting. Excuse me. All right. Well, there it is.
Did you go to the bottom of the document? Maybe it has the decision. Just saying.
It does. The conclusion. Sorry. All right. It says this petition is set forth in the interest of justice in protecting Brunson's rights to the petition for the redress of grievances against the respondents and ensuring his rights of due process against the encroachment of the doctrine of equitable maximum and charging the respondents who failed to investigate the allegations of a rigged election, it says, by having them removed from office without further delay. That is quite the statement. Yeah. That's quite the statement.
Yep.
I will be saving this piece. Let me quit sharing here. Now, that's interesting.
That's awesome news. Jeff B., I never thought you were so full of shit.
No, it's interesting. He found that.
Yeah.
And let's save this page. And we'll go back over here. All right. Sorry about that, guys. It was just quite interesting.
Oh, gotta go let the dog out. I'll be back.
Yeah, Jeff B., it's just sometimes things take time to come out. Sometimes people get a little zealous and they think it's going to come out a little earlier and it does, and it doesn't. And then everybody hates you because you said something wrong. But then you turn around and find out and just sit back and just let it ferment. And the next thing you know, you was right. Yep. Jeff B. should be removed from his office. Filed at the Supreme Court October 20th. Yep. Yeah, it's quite interesting. So, Jason Chapin. Yes, that's it. Yep, that's it. That's the name I was looking for. I could not remember that for the life of me. And I used to watch him all the time. I really liked his way he attacked things without attacking them. He has a very subtle demeanor to him, and he's very cautious on how he says it until he gets pissed off, and then he flies off the handle just a little bit, not too much, not enough to make you go, okay, this guy's losing it. Yeah, Jeff, no, I'm not going to say you was incorrect, and that's why I never argued with you. I just sat back and waited. Yeah, I just sat back and waited. Yeah, there must be a little bit of merit to it. That is correct, discernment files. There's got to be something to it. It was filed. Now, whether anything happens or not, you know, they had papers filed on Clinton. That never happened to her. I mean, hell, they had damn near every one of them listed. Yeah, Jeff B can be a lot of fun. Trust me. Yeah, I spent a year off and on with him, you know, on the channel, and it was great. I loved it. Oh, we butted heads a time or two, but hell, that's just part of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that's right, Jeff. Yeah, discernment, you are correct. Just for him to even hear the damn case is impressive. You know, I haven't either, and maybe they're just waiting to pick them up as they walk out the door, the ones that lost their seats. I don't know. Hell, who knows? Who knows when they're going to make their move or if they ever do? Once again, papers have been filed, shit on Clinton, and she's never been picked up, and she should have been. Red, would you mind dropping that again? Yeah, if the news media is covering it, that does speak volumes. I got to step away a second. I'll be right back, and I apologize to all you on the chat, but it won't take me long. Dorinda's pretty good about reading chat and keeping up with y'all.
Hello, Missouri Cookie Lady. Anybody else I missed? Sorry, guys. Puppy needed in. No, I don't. I've never found that Jeff B has ever lied. Told the truth.
Okay, yeah, Red dropped it again. East North Carolina, huh? Oh yeah, like I said, I think the biggest, greatest, best thing that ever happened to DC is everybody that wanted to snuggle up next to them, your FBI's and all them buildings, separate them all out through the country. If they're all in one spot, it's easy to take out the whole political series in one instant. So you separate them all over the country. Well, in a way, it gives the whole country a big target on its back, but they're harder to hit. So that would be the best bet. And then bulldoze DC and make it a bird sanctuary. I don't care. Make it a fishing hole. I don't care. Make it a swamp. Make it vacant land. I mean, the United States don't own it. Great Britain does. So who cares?
Hello, Brian J. Hello, Philo Bobcat.
Philo Bobcat, hello. Good to see you. I'm glad to see everybody in here tonight. Thank you. Yeah, it's been
an awesome group tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's been a really good group. Been a real good group. Good bass fishing in the Potomac, huh? Yeah, making a drag strip and a raceway. There you go. That would work. We could. It could be, and that everybody's just sick of the crap up there. Plus, it's like trying to live in New York. It's damn expensive. Only people that live there is the rich and famous that from, being in the House of Congress or the White House. That's the only people who can afford to live there, really, in the main areas. Now, you can get out into the burbs and maybe afford it if you make $150,000 a year. Maybe. Yes, Adam Schiff is a defendant. I've seen that. But once again, as a defendant, still takes time to prosecute. That's the problem. I don't know if they said they already heard the case, so whether they had every one of them in there. Well, Jeff, we can only hope. I can only hope. Well, thank you, Faith, again. Yeah, I vote make it a swamp, Red says. Yeah, and if there's still people wanting to hang around in there in those little buildings that we don't appreciate so much, well, they can become swamp creatures. Oh, wait, never mind. They already are. Too late. Yeah. Something definitely needs to give, and it needs to give real soon. I just got to think about something. Faith by nature. Sometimes, especially right after this selection that just happened, sometimes this is going to come up, and it's a very important topic because it does involve everybody, even in the chat. I don't care if you're from Canada; it still involves you because you're going to get the ripple effects of this, and it will come to your door one day, and then you're going to want to know. Shit, I should have listened to what they were talking about. Yeah. And so it is something that's I enjoy talking about, but yet I like my other headings too, because it's just kick back and talk about whatever, chit chat about everything. But yeah, this is a pretty important topic, and I'm not going to make the whole 2 hours about it by no means, because we about beat it up. We're going to have to just sit back and wait and see. Now we got the information, we've got the paperwork, we got the receipts. So now we just have to. Yeah, Kaiser, I don't want to see this crap go on for 2 more years either, but brace for the worst and hope for the best. That's all we can do. Angel Egner, I think I said hello to you, but I'll do it again. I don't doubt Chuck's on the list. If I'm not mistaken, there's pretty much not going to be anybody that ain't on the list that's been there for a while. Dianne Feinstein, all of them. Yeah, I really don't think anybody really wants a war. I think this is all like threatening it because it's a fear monger.
Thank you, Faith by Nature. I love you too.
Rice and spam is the answer. Okay, well, there's one. There you go. Yeah, little people are the ones taking the beating. Yep. Us out here in the real world, us little peasants, as they call us, that makes all their food, makes all their groceries, makes all their gasoline, makes all their stuff. And then they try to take it all away from us. But they still have it all. They can still jump in a plane and go fly all over the world. But they're trying to make the footprint smaller of the carbon footprint smaller, I should say. And I want to tell you something. They're some of the worst ones doing it. And I'm not going to say the military is, because the military has a reason to do it. They're here to protect us. Them assholes up there in D.C. are not. So I don't know. It's going to get fun.
Oh,
when I say fun, it may not be the fun we're looking for.
It's nice to see you again.
Delana? I don't know if you said Delana or Delana, but hello? I think it's Delana.
I said Delana.
Yeah, I think it's Delana. But oh yeah. Yeah.
Angel Egner. Nino and Delora had a show about a week and a half ago on YouTube about the UN's new 10 Commandments.
Yeah, and isn't that a joke? I don't have them
I never went
saved or I had to go pull them up. I've seen something I was going to comment on, and I apologize. I'm trying to look for that.
Yeah, I know discernment, but the UN just put out a new set of 10 Commandments, and it's all about the green whatever.
Yeah, and the idiots are going about it all backwards. Every one of them. You don't cut off everything and then start working on getting it going. You get it going, then you slowly weed out the other. Because people can't take a shock of everything being cut off and there's no transportation whatsoever. Yep, Philo, you are correct. I'm going to put that on the screen. He's so correct. Insanity followed by more insanity by the insane. Welcome to Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thou shalt not protest in public. Number one nuke. Yeah.
Well, that's at least in Canada.
Yeah, well, see how well that flies here. We have a real commandment here.
Yeah.
We also got a Constitution.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello,
anyway,
Celtic Hammer.
interesting
Chuck E.
conversation this evening.
Cheese.
Well,
Hopefully you have
discernment.
good sheriff's discernment.
Yep, that's it. Because sometimes they claim to be good, but sometimes they don't really know what they say they know. And they make bad choices because of lack of knowledge. And we don't get to use that saying that they use on us. It's not our fault. It's the ignorance of your ignorance of the law. Well, ditto, babe. They don't like that because they say out law, but they always say that's illegal. Well, there's a difference between legal and lawful. Make up your damn mind. Which one is it? Oh yeah, sheriffs are in their county. They're the most. They can go in and arrest a judge right where he sits. They can go in and arrest the governor right where he sits. They can go in and arrest anybody that's screwed up, doing nefarious things right where they sit, no matter who it is. So yeah, they're the most powerful people in their county, and if all of them are constitutional sheriffs, wouldn't that be great? Because then some of this crap would straighten right up. But you get these damn sheriffs that get bought off or persuaded and led into things that are glimmer and glory, and then they're owned. They owe people, and it's just like it's bullshit. So, yeah, most of DC, everything they write for the American people is unlawful and unconstitutional. Yeah, AOC was pushing that real big about the cow farts. I'm gonna tell you
Chad.
something. She's gonna take herself out because she farts too, and there ain't no way she don't. Every person does. Yeah, I heard that too, Professor Falcon. I've been hearing that a lot here the last 2 years. You are true. Discernment files. Yeah, they never had the power. We did. We just forgot. And then they lied to us, and we believed them. So anyway, yeah. So I guess we'll move on. I think we beat that up enough until we get some more evidence of what's going on. Camperman, hello. How are you?
Hello, Camperman.
Camperman, yeah. Some sheriffs are that way. Some are. Some are just down good home people. Now you get in them big cities, yeah, it's a different story. So anyway, we will go on with another subject. Is anybody wanting to come up? And if so, say something in the chat. If so, I'll drop a link. Because if not, like I said, I don't want to keep beating this one until we get a little bit more evidence. And if not, I ain't got a whole lot more to talk about, really. I just wanted to bring up a few of them items. Now, I can go, where the hell was I? And I could read off a few headlines if y'all want more news.
Hello,
but
Diane.
I tell you, I'm trying not to be a news channel. I mean, you can get that shit all day long. And then I'm just repeating some other guy that may have been an idiot or not. So, anyway, yeah, I try not to get into too much of that political. I do like talking about it. It's one of my favorite topics. Love religion, talking about that, but I try not to get into it because it's a good way to start a lot of damn fights and piss off a lot of damn people. Thank everybody for coming in. If you'd hit the thumbs up on your way out, if y'all are leaving, I see them dropping like flies now. We dropped damn near, well, we dropped 40 people. So Jeff may have started his show. I don't know when he goes on. I've never even went to his show.
Prepping goes on in a few minutes.
Yeah, I knew prepping did.
But we decided to change the topic, so that might be why they're leaving. Who knows?
Well, it's one of those deals. We don't have any evidence right now other than that one piece of paper. We got to wait for it's acted on before we can all celebrate. And other than that, we ain't got really anything. I mean, we don't. That's all we have. There was some damn good subjects brought out of it. And, you know, in the next day or so, we may get some more information on it. We can bring it up. So, is everyone happy with the Republicans? I wouldn't swear that's probably true, but Robert Lawrence, first snow there. Yeah. We had ours a couple days ago. I think it was 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th, right there. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't mean to run a bunch of people off, but there's only so much we can talk about it before it's okay. We're going to talk ourselves into being hopium, and then it's going to be, we're going to get ourselves in trouble. Yep. Talk about it, get it out. This is what was been told. This is what's been said. Here's the paperwork. Okay, now let's just wait for a result. Philo, I don't think so. No. I don't think so.
Diane, we talk about this, that, and the other thing.
Yep. Well, and that's what politics do for you. Yeah, they can start fights, arguments. So, you know. Anyway. All right, Garrett Spies. Like I said, it's kind of slow tonight. I'll drop the link, see who all wants to come up, if anybody, and if not, then we'll shut her down here in about 5 minutes. If someone wants to come up and has something they want to talk about, that's great. Gigi, I would think going out and eat, quit smoking, quit drinking. Uh-oh. Mr. White Earp, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Just came on, see how things are going.
Well, it was going real well there for a while.
So what's
You're kind
everybody
of,
talking about?
you're kind of, sounds like you're really far away from your mic there, bud.
I don't know. I'm right here.
All right. Oh, we went over some of the 22-380 that was put out. Supreme Court ruling, and everybody that was complicit in the J6 crap. Talked about that. We held about 180 people in here for a while, but other than that, and I told him, we couldn't get we was going to change subject due to, it's just, we don't have no definitive facts yet and nothing has happened about it. So until then, there's no sense in saying any more. We'll just give it a couple days.
Are you telling me what happened on January 6th?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about any of those details on that. Everybody's pointing fingers at everybody else.
Oh, yeah. He said, she said, you know how it goes.
Yeah, typical political bullcrap.
Yep. That's how it works. You start pointing fingers at each other until everybody just gives up because no one's going to take the blame. Yep. That's how they work it. Yep. So, no, it wasn't nothing real important tonight. I mean, it was a lot of fun to talk about. There were some people wanting to talk about other stuff at first, but this was very interesting to me. So I stuck with it for a little bit. But I did warn them I was not going to stick with it the whole 2 hours. So,
Yeah,
I just like to touch on a subject and go because, this is a lounge. This is not a debate class, and this is damn sure not a newscast or a news channel. So it's neat to hear the shit come in. We'll bring it up, talk for a minute, and go on.
Discernment Files asked me if I had any CIA information that I could pass along. Now, everybody knows that if you're a CIA, you cannot talk about anything.
You can't even tell them that you went to the bathroom. You cannot. Yeah, it's pretty tight lipped.
Yeah, it is. So to answer your question, discernment files, no, I do not, and I will not.
Yeah, there's
I don't know why he asked that. He ought to know better than that.
he did it for a reason. Hey, you always got to test the waters. Yeah, yeah, discernment. His computer setup is highly impressive. Yeah, it's impressive from hell. Wish mine was like that.
Well, I like having 6 monitors. That way I can see what's going on from multiple channels and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6 monitors. Then you can break them into 4 into each one. And 6 and 4. Now you got 24 shows going at once. It's just hard to keep up with them all that way.
Yeah. Well, I kind of keep an eye on what's going on. Especially, I like doing auctions, online auctions.
Oh, yeah.
So that way I keep an eye on each auction at the same time.
Yep. Yep. I'm the same way. I like them. I don't do a whole lot of online, but I go to them in person.
I used to go to auctions in person, but because of the COVID, a lot of people have quit going to them in person.
Yeah.
They had to stop.
Oh, it's right in the middle of it. We was at auctions damn near every weekend out here where I live, and it was like We never even gave it 2 thoughts. It was a joke. Pretty much everybody out here. I mean, some people took it seriously, and some people really thought that's what it was. But and it may have been. Who knows? But out here, we just giggled and went on. We never even really cared, and didn't lose anybody that I know of. I ain't thinking the whole damn state. We might have lost a couple, but a lot of that was due to really old age and the cold and flu season. But I got to watch how much I say there. I'll get in trouble.
Now, the Sermon File wanted to know if I had 6 PCs, and I said, no, I don't have 6 PCs. I got 1 PC, 6 monitors.
Yep. You must have used a strip to plug all them into.
No, they all plug into the back of my computer.
Yeah, all 6 of them will?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You got a nice little computer then, too.
Yeah, I built this one.
Yep. I built a few my day and haven't done it in a long time, but I did. I don't do it anymore. Yeah, it's real nice. It's just 2 screws, unplug and plug your new one in, and then you can also pop them apart and change your mother drive. You can change your hard drives. You can put external hard drives wired in. Yep. I used to do it. How do you separate each window on each screen?
I usually build my own motherboards.
Oh, wow. Well, with a PC discernment, with all the USB ports he's got, when you plug them in, they'll automatically pick up.
Yeah, they all do.
Yep. And then you can shut down ones you don't want to use. You can activate them. I mean, within seconds, if you want to, and it's not bad. I got something like that. I use my Dell monitor with my laptop, and then I can Wi-Fi over to my TV. And I found out today I can have a hell of a lot more than 8 panels on at once. I found out I can have 8 on my big TV. I can have 4 on my monitor, and I can have 4 on here. But I don't know if I have enough bandwidth for that many. That'd be 16 at once, just by splitting screens.
Now, if I really want to split my screens, I mean, I could have probably 4 on my monitors. I mean, that's...
Well, you take 6 times 4, that's each. You can put 4 on each one.
Yeah,
pretty easy.
Yeah, that'd be 24. I had 24 going all at one time if I really wanted to. But I like just having a 6 screen, just have 6 things up, and that's it.
Yeah, even that's confusing as hell.
Yeah, it can be.
Good night, Robert.
Good night, Robert.
Especially if you have more than one live stream going on at the same time.
Oh yeah, it's like you click mute one and you go listen to a little bit of the other one and come back. That's how you figure out what everything's going on, where the conversations are going, what's going on. Yeah.
Now my core is an i5, not an i9.
Yeah, mine's an i5. Excuse me.
Although I'm thinking about upgrading mine to an i9.
Oh wow. Susan, you probably could. But if you get a smart TV, just take the computer and Wi-Fi to it. I mean, if you got real crappy service, you could plug it right in.
Yeah, my TV here in the living room, it runs off of my Wi-Fi. So I can do things on my TV like I would my computer.
Oh yeah. See, all mine is I got everything I've got is Wi-Fi'd in. That's why if I get too many going, it really pulls on my bandwidth.
Yeah.
So I ain't got nothing, hard plugged
I
except
use
my second monitor. Sorry. Go ahead.
I use CenturyLink,
Yeah.
which is now known as. It just changed over to somebody else. I can't remember who it is now, but that's who I use.
Well, we only got one choice out here where I am, and that's all I've got.
Oh. I live out here in the boonies. We got several choices, but CenturyLink is the one that I use. Now, if I live 30 miles down the road in Marshfield, you don't want to use CenturyLink. That's the worst.
Right.
But here, out here where I'm living at now, CenturyLink's the best.
Huh.
Go figure.
Yep. Yeah, just give it a few miles. It'll change.
Yeah, like my sister, she's had to come over to my house for a couple of days. Yeah, she used CenturyLink, but for some other reason, she lost it out there at her house. And she just lives just right around the corner from me. She's maybe about a mile away, maybe.
Yeah, could be.
But they finally got it up and going earlier today. But apparently, it was a CenturyLink problem. It wasn't my sister's computer. She thought it might have been. She thought maybe the computer was bad, but no, it was the internet company itself was bad.
It was the operator.
But yeah, they finally got hers back up and running.
Good.
So I don't have to worry about her coming over no more. Having to use
Hello, Garrett.
Yep. Uh-oh. I think our chat's going to food. Yeah. Notorious. Yeah, me and Reg talked about food a time or two, and sounds like she knows what the hell she's doing. So she said she made some awesome. Yeah. She's told me some of her recipes and stuff. That's pretty good. So I'm sure if she says it was
I
awesome.
agree.
Good. So
Now, I was on somebody else's channel earlier, and she does not like the food that I cook.
she don't what?
She don't like some of the food that I cook because she's a vegetarian.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, vegetarians, they get a little offensive, and I don't know why. It's their choice, not yours. Just like, we don't get offended they're vegetarians.
And she would show pictures of her rabbits that she's taking care of.
Right?
I always tell her, yes, keep fattening them up. I got barbecue sauce ready.
Good night, camperman. I hope you get better. I hope you feel better tomorrow or later.
Well, next time you see her on that channel over there, wherever you're at, just ask her, say, hey, how are my rabbits doing?
Well, it would be a little hard to do because she lives all the way in UK.
Ah.
I live here in the States.
Yep.
But I always like giving her crap about her rabbits.
Camperman, get feeling better, bud.
Like one time I was on one of the live streams, I was eating rabbit that I cooked. She asked me, what are you eating? I said, rabbit, good stuff. She didn't like that at all.
I don't mind cottontail, but them damned old jackrabbits, that's some tough, nasty meat. I can't do a jackrabbit, but I love the old cottontail.
It's like I got a mounted rabbit head with horns on it. She didn't like that either.
You have a jackalope. Yeah, we got them out here. We got some of them out here that they're all over the walls. And people just go, is that really true? Sure. Sure.
Hello, D-Dog.
Yeah, she didn't like that at all when she seen those. I was just trying to show her some of the stuff that I've shot, deer and stuff. She seen that rabbit with the horns on. And yeah, she didn't like that at all.
D-Dog, hello. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've seen some of them rabbits just a little horny. And it fits them very well because they breed well. I tell you that. I don't know how many parodies they can have in a year, but man, it seems like it's a bunch. Yeah, I know they have a lot of babies.
in fact, she has this spirit called Lucy that comes on her channel.
Okay.
You had no idea where the voice is coming from.
All right.
You know how you can look at someone's avatar, you see a little ring going around it?
Right.
She had everybody muted and that voice would still come through. And nobody's avatar moves.
Interesting.
Yeah, and she's talking about the horned one. The spirit was.
Right.
So I thought I had myself a little fun. I came on camera. Hey, look, the horned one has arrived. She didn't think that was very funny.
Well, probably not. It's quite the Viking hat you got there, though.
Yes, several cans of soap pop, one here. And
Yeah.
I got the tubing that's sitting over there for it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was made for is soda pop.
Yeah, or beer.
Yeah, because that's what I always seen them advertised.
Like
Soda
the hell was I seen
nice name.
I seen it at the auction. So I bought it for like $1 at the auction.
There you go.
So I'm like, wow, I've not seen one of those in years.
Yeah, it's been a day or three.
So,
Then they went to the hard hats that had the same ones on them. You had the holster on each side. Yeah.
I've seen those, but the ones
Yeah.
with Viking hat, I haven't seen those in a long time.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
Yeah.
this that was in there. I bet it for $1 for it. Nobody else bid it against me.
Yep. Nope, that works.
Yeah. I'm gonna repaint the horns and stuff.
Get them ivory or something.
Well, I'm gonna paint the horns white with gray on,
Right.
and all the designs on the hat itself. I was gonna paint them gold,
There you go.
and then the rest of it is gonna be red.
There you go.
So I think it'll look pretty good time I get done.
Good. Yeah, you have to show us when you get her did. Discernment files. You got swords.
Swords? Yeah, I got swords.
Looks like he's got a bow in the background too. Crossbow, or not a crossbow, but a compound bow.
Oh, that the link way back there.
Yep.
Oh, that's just the gun case. The compound bows are in the closet.
Oh, okay. Well, the way it's shaped, it looked like a compound bow.
Yeah. No, it's just the soft case for a rifle.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise,
Oh, yeah.
I got my crossbow I use from time to time.
Now that is nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. They've made that out here to where it's legal to use now. Used to only a handicapped can use it. Now anybody can.
Hold on a second here. I was working on this rifle earlier. I get back in shape.
Yeah. What is that?
That is a Stevens 12 gauge.
Okay. Single.
Yeah, single action.
Yep. Yeah, it's always fun to watch somebody shoot a crossbow for the first time because they're holding it against their shoulder so tight it damn near jumps out of their hands because it springs forward instead of backwards. Them old ones were real bad about it.
Yeah, I just cleaning up the rifles and everything, getting them ready for deer season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I did a little work on my 308. I get that working again. The trigger was stuck on this one.
Wow. How in the hell does the trigger get stuck? Wore out?
I'll tell the part just started working just fine. Like, okay, I have no idea what's wrong with it, but okay. Plus, I had to clean this up a little bit. See, it's more cleaning to do on it. This is a little 22 I use this for rabbits,
Yep.
squirrels, possums.
Deer.
No, this won't hurt deer. This is only 22 here.
I know. A 22 will. I watched a guy walk outside his back door up in the mountains in Iowa with a 22 on his hip, 22 pistol, and take down a deer. And they drug it in the house and butchered it right then.
That's how you do it. I've had to do that a few times, but
Yep. And it's legal there in Iowa at that time. He's an older gentleman. He was, at that time, my granddad. And, married in, but still, he walked right out the back door and walked out there and looked, seen a deer, pulled his gun out, shot it right in the eyeball, and killed that thing dead. I mean, dropped it like a,
that's
yeah.
a job too.
Yeah. People know what they're doing. You can drop animals real easy.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we better watch showing too many guns because going to get us in trouble with, the guidelines.
And worst case comes down to it.
There you go.
You never know what you might need.
I know that's right. Yeah, Susan is Wyatt ready for war. He's getting closer.
Oh.
Lily Garden's good to
We don't
see
talk
you.
about the M16, the AR-15s, or the 50 cal, or we will talk about them.
Yeah, not good. They don't like that AR word. Something about it. They don't even realize it doesn't even stand for assault rifle. They're idiots.
You're not playing the 9mm BS? What does that mean?
He likes scatter guns because he don't like to aim. Is what he said earlier. You got to be in the military for him to pass out ammo. And it still ain't like candy.
And getting ammo is usually never a problem for me. I got plenty of that.
You reload your own?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Because reloads have a habit of not working right.
Yeah, D-Dog, that's one of mine too. It'll shoot 410s or 45 long Colts. Yep. It's called the Judge. Yep. Beautiful little gun too. Loud, son of a gun.
That's what I call
Hello,
my
Patriot Missile.
I call my 50 cal the Widowmaker.
Yep. I had a Desert Eagle, Israel made, the Maximum.
Yeah.
I don't tell you what, love that damn thing.
Yeah. I like my Desert Eagles.
Oh yeah. And mine would go from 357, 44, and a 50. All you had to do is change the piston. That was it. They do them all, and I loved it. And like an idiot, a buddy of mine wanted to buy it. He begged me for about 2 years. So I let him buy it, and it was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. Been looking for them now. Now they're twice as high as what I paid for that one. But I'm getting one. Don't you worry.
Now my Desert Eagles, I changed the handles out, the grips, changed them out to solid silver.
Yep. I always put the grip things on there because my hands are so damn big. I always put the added grips. And yeah, when you're holding a 9-pound handgun, I mean, you got to be in shape to hold that thing very long. You got to know you're breathing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the American-made version of the Desert Eagle was a whole lot smaller and a whole lot lighter. But I don't know. They made that damn one by Maximum heavy duty as they get. And what I liked about it is I could put a red eye on it and a scope, and it wouldn't shell shock them because the top side don't move. It's the bottom side that moves. You would not shell shock it.
Now, a friend of mine, he's got a firearm like to get my hands on. It's a 55 cal
Oh, wow.
submachine gun.
Oh, cow.
Unfortunately, I don't have the proper license for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know what kind of license you would have something like that.
A Class 3 license. I don't have that.
Class 3 SWAT?
Well, that's what they call it down in Louisiana. I don't know what they call it up here in Missouri.
Oh, okay.
They have a Class 3 license there in Louisiana for that.
I'll have to ask if we ain't, well, down here we got open carry and concealed carry all. We can do it all. They won't say nothing.
Yeah, we got that around here too. Concealed carry.
Yep.
I've got that.
We don't have to have any more permits to get. We don't have to have a permit for concealed or open. No permits, no nothing, no training.
Oh, around here you have to go to a special class to get that.
Oh yeah. We used to up until 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and they changed that law because it was unconstitutional. Yeah, Texas is the same way. Yeah, Texas is the same damn way as where I'm at in Oklahoma. Same way. You can carry anything you want, open or as long as it ain't marked on the building. You can't go in a building that's marked or a government building unless you turn it in at the door when you walk in.
Oh, I used to. No problem.
Well, you must have had a little different status than I do.
At the time, I was carrying a badge.
Yep, there you go. That's what does it. That tends to help. I don't think there's any, Annette, I don't think there's any help from New York at this point. The only people who's going to have guns is outlaws because all the criminals have them, but no one else is supposed to have them.
You know, Wyatt Earp from the past, you guys know much about him?
A little bit. Used to watch a lot of his stuff. The original movie, well, I say the original movie, the stories about him. Well, let me rephrase that. I have never read books or read documentaries on him. No.
Well, I didn't either until after I had started using the name Wyatt Earp,
Right.
and that's people started telling me about it. So I did some research. Ever seen that Tombstone movie?
Yep. Loved it.
You know the guy who played Johnny Ringo?
Yes.
Even he was telling me about Wyatt Earp in his past. Wyatt Earp was actually a bad guy.
Imagine that.
3 of his wives he pimped out.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Like, really?
Didn't they make him a sheriff of a town there for a while?
He even was a murderer. He killed somebody in Tombstone.
You all right?
He murdered people. And they still let him have a badge.
Well, they're scared to say no.
Jeez. And it wasn't him that, it was his brother that made him a sheriff or deputy sheriff. Because his brother was a sheriff first.
There you go.
He took on the badge and he deputized Wyatt. Because Wyatt, he was a lawman from, as you probably know, from Dodge City, Kansas.
The OK Corral. Yep. Them days. I live a hour and a half from Dodge City. I used to go up there every weekend.
I used to work up there.
Nice.
I worked
What
on
was you doing up there?
meat packing plant.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what was the name of it? I can't remember the name of the place anymore. There are 2 meat packing plants there in Dodge City.
Yeah, one of them was a JBL plant. I know that, the big one. And then there was, I was trying to think of the other one. One of them's still partially there.
Yeah, it wasn't JBL, it was the other one. Wow. It's so long since I worked there. I can't remember the name of the place.
Well, it wouldn't have been National Beef because I don't think they had one up there because they had one in Liberal, Kansas. I was trying to think of there was one more that went out of business a long time ago. I was trying to remember the damn name. So I did a lot of demolition for them. I tore down
Hello,
a lot
Hannah.
of buildings.
Hello, Bruce Wogley.
Yeah, U.S. Marshals can go across state lines, Bruce. You are correct.
Yeah, it was Cargill. That was the name of it. Cargill.
Cargill.
Yeah, that was the name of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I worked there for a short time. But I lived there in Dodge City for a very short time.
I just used to go up there to the casino. I'm gonna have to quit smoking damn cigarettes. Shit. Ah. Yeah, I didn't know if National Beef was still up there or not, Bruce. I knew they'd went up there. They hadn't been there a long time. Well, I say they hadn't been there a long time. I think Liberal was there long before Dodge was.
Let's see here. Last I knew, National Beef was still there. About, I think they were still there in 2018, but I don't remember about after that. I don't know.
Yeah, they're still there is what Bruce is saying, and Bruce should know. I'm not saying he lives there. I'm just not saying he should know. He frequents there.
Yeah, so that when I started driving a truck. I started driving a truck. I used to pick up loads both plants. But my health took me out, so I couldn't drive a truck no more. So
Yep.
I didn't know if it's still there yet or not. I have no idea.
Yep.
That used to be one of our frequent stops. Is either one of them.
Huh.
Sometimes I pick up loads at Cargill. Sometimes I pick up loads at National.
Yep.
I thought it was funny one time a guy would go pulling out of National, and his trailer dropped on him.
Oh, wonderful.
Apparently, his fifth wheel broke on him.
It broke?
Yeah, his fifth wheel broke. That's the reason why the trailer just slid right off.
Wow. It's usually because they don't make sure the pin's locked.
Oh, his broke off.
Wow.
The finger,
Never heard of that.
Yeah, the finger was clearly gone off of it. So I looked at it myself. Oh, your finger's gone. Your fifth wheel broke.
Yep.
So we had to get a crane truck out there to lift that trailer up, so you get the landing gear down to make sure it's standing up, so you get a truck underneath there.
Right. Isn't that always fun?
That took about 3 hours to do.
Yeah, it blocks a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Bruce, he said he was born and raised there. Yeah, Bruce just doesn't live very far from me. He's about 45 minutes from me.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
anyway, here in about 10, 15 minutes, I'm probably going to shut this dude down and call it a day, and we'll hit it again tomorrow. And Tracy, what the hell does people keep blocking you for?
I don't know. I'm blocked on a couple of channels myself.
I'm sure I am too. I'm not blocked. I'm just ghosted. Yeah, it's blocked. Same damn thing.
Well, I am just blocked. I can't even chat.
Yeah, I can't either.
Like, oh well.
All right, Tracy. Have a good night.
I never liked them anyways. Last time I was on one of those chats, they cussed at me because I believed in God.
Oh yeah. You're gonna get that. They ain't. They're the ones that's going to be judging in the end. So the hell with them. Literally.
TMWT.
Yeah, that's Tracy. That's she used to be Shepherd of the Forest. She has her own channel.
I wonder by chance she didn't go over there to that We Are Awake TV channel.
I don't know.
Maybe that's who blocked her. They're assholes.
Oh, they blocked her because she threatened to unsubscribe.
But yeah, if you ever see anything from We Are Awake TV on your channel, get rid of them.
What was it called now?
We Are Awake TV.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you ever heard of that channel out, but don't go there. Don't talk to them.
They're the ones that throwed you out because you believe in God?
Yeah. Yeah, they're the ones.
Well, Tracy, you'll probably never be thrown out of here.
No, it's drinking.
You'd have to be pretty rude to me, and I'm going to tell you, I don't think you ever would be. You're too nice of a person. Cindy Fuller Stevens, hello.
Hurry up, it's wet over there. All right, Monster's gonna get you. Bye.
Well, I guess I'll let you go because I'm going to talk about going. So
Do what now? I'm sorry.
I know you talk about shutting down, so I guess I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'll go about 15 minutes, and then that's about it because someone just popped in, and I ain't going to be rude to them. It's Cindy Fuller Stevens. She's here every night.
Well, you take care of yourself, okay?
All right, Wyatt. Thank you for coming up again, and it's always good to have you. And I hope you come back.
All right, everybody in chat, have a good night.
Hello,
Take care.
Cindy. Have a good night, Wyatt.
Yeah. I like he comes back.
Yeah.
Seems like a good guy. Seems like he likes to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So did you hear from Rob today?
yes, I did. Yes, I did.
How's
He had to
doing
run in
today?
busy. He was out working a little bit, and he had to end up run to town and get some parts for, had another oops. So not on him, but on one of the other guys. So
Mm.
they had to run to town and get that. So he may be a little late. I figured he would. And no, Cindy, I'm not. And it ain't my grandbaby. It's just some people I let stay here upstairs so I don't, they didn't have no place to go. But no. But yeah, every time that grandbaby walks in the door, the first thing she wants to do is run over and I call her grandbaby, but every time that little girl comes in here, she wants to run over and give me a hug. So she's getting quite attached, and that's what. Well, I hate getting attached because then they always leave.
Awesome, Faith by Nature. I'm glad you
Oh,
taught
yeah.
your granddaughter how to crochet.
Yep. Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, it's winding down here. Like I said, that's why I was going to close it down here in about 12 minutes. It's winding down, but it's been a good evening. I enjoyed the talks. I enjoyed what was going on. Well, thank you, Red, for saying that. I try to be. I try to be. I try not to be mean to anybody. I try to be very kind. Some, but anyway, it is what it is. We all get judged by the deeds we do, and that'll stick with you. I had a very rough past, very mean past, and I don't want to relive that anymore. So I've got the patience and the tolerance of a bull elk, but I want to tell you, I just don't want that other side to come out. Susie said, "Head, hello." Boy, there's some people coming in. This about 10 minutes till shutdown time. But it is what it is. Some people don't know the timing here. Anyway,
every night's a late night like it used to be, but it's not.
It ain't what it used to be. Seen one come in and say something, but yeah, it's I know, Cindy. That's what scares me. Never-ending cycle from one generation to the next. Oh,
Hello, Susie Snedhead.
no, I'm always kind to the children. It ain't their fault the situations they're in. Ain't their fault, the way they're being raised. I try to give guidance to the mother or father or whoever the parent is at the time. And it's I can't force them to do it, but it is what it is. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Give guidance. You try to be a bumper cushion, trying to lead them down the right path, and hope like hell they take it.
Yeah.
And some have followed, some have not. And the ones that have not have been in a lot of trouble. And I've warned them, the parents, about it. If you don't get a hold of them, they're going to be a handful. And more times than not, I was right. More times than not. So I'm not trying to pat myself on the back by no means, but yep, you just try to lead them in the right direction. What do you do? They're only going to know what the parents
You do the
teach
best
them.
you can.
Yep, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. It's pretty well dwindled. Faith by nature, that's awesome. Yeah, I didn't raise myself. My mother did a good job. But we weren't rich by no means. I left when I was 17. Went and found out the hard way where I screwed up and learned from it, and still learning from it. And that's all I could do.
Yep.
I did my best. So I hope everybody else does their best, and always try to help somebody out if you get the means where they want to. And sometimes it don't cost nothing. Sometimes, kind words and a gentle hug will get a long way. When everybody else is screaming and hollering at them, you just talk to them just like I'm talking to you all, just like I always do.
No.
I try not to never raise my voice to anybody, but when I do, they know I mean business, because my voice gets very mean, loud, and obnoxious. But I try not to do that because it gets my blood pressure up. Plus, it's just not my style. I just don't do it. And I've never liked making a spectacle of myself. Never have. So I just don't do it. So anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for showing up once again. If it wasn't for y'all, I would not have a show. Y'all are great. Please come back. If you get a chance, go back and share the video with somebody. They may love it. They may not.
And if you forgot to hit the like on the way in, don't forget to hit it on your way out.
Yeah, trip over it on your way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, likes were decent tonight.
You guys all love you.
Yep. Everybody, thank you so very much. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, never yell at them. All right, y'all, I'm going to shut her down. Y'all have a good evening, and we will see you all back here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Yeah, mine's showing 104 right now. So you may have to refresh your screen there, Hannah. But anyway, yeah, we'll see y'all back here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Thursday, so y'all think about something y'all might want to talk about. And I'll do my best to give you my best opinion without being opinionated one way or the other. So Thank you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.